What is up, everybody? Welcome to New Homes in Northern Colorado, your exclusive access to the building process here in Northern Colorado. Thank you so much for watching. We have a very special guest here today. This beautiful home we've been tracking for several months now. We actually have the homeowner of that home, Miss Jen. Here she is. How are you, Jen?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for letting us come along. We are going to do her open wall tour today, where we walk through the home and visit with our construction manager, Wes. So we're going to get a sneak peek, access in behind the walls, see what's going on there before we insulate and drywall. So we are very excited for that. Are you ready, Jen?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Come on. All right, so this is the very beginning of the open wall tour. Jen, our buyer, is going through the options with Wes Huffins. He is our construction manager here on our site here in Timnath. He's a great guy, very thorough, has been building homes for several years, almost 20 years actually. So in this process, Wes is going through all the options that Jen has selected, and we are just double checking to make sure that we're on the same page, walking through all the different details of the options that she selected. So it's quite a bit of options here. You see I'm flipping the page here, so it's a lot of choices that buyers can make. So we just want to make sure we're on the same page. It's a lot of moving parts, and we are going to walk through all these options with Jen before we start the walkthrough. So another thing that this walkthrough serves is to make sure we get the right placement for some of the options that our buyers select. And Jen here, she selected a really cool option the builder here offers is exterior outlets in the eaves of the porch area, which we refer to as the Christmas lights. So a homeowner can plug their lights in and have a switch on the interior to control those during the holiday season.
Outdoor outlet at the eave. They didn't get it in. They have a few things to finish up, but I know it's on there at the front.
Okay.
And you're just kind of looking for in the soffit area at the center right here.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
As AMAL called it, the Christmas light.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And with that, I believe comes a switch. Mm-hmm. So the question that always comes up is the location of the switch.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? Those kind of things. Something you were thinking?
I think we had talked about it in that meeting.
In the pre-con?
We had talked about putting it in the closet, and we decided that was not maybe the best idea.
Some people like the idea, some don't, just because the other times of the year it doesn't operate anything.
Yeah.
But I'll just make a note. We'll put it at the entryway.
So in our process, we send Jen weekly update photos of the home, but at this walkthrough, this is one of the first times where the homeowner is actually in the home with our construction team. So Wes does a great job pointing out the orientation of the home and highlighting some of the benefits of the placement of her home on this lot.
Layout of the lot, because you're to the east here, so the afternoons when the sun's on this side and it's really hot, you have the shade over here on this side.
Yeah.
It's really nice to be able
We
to
were actually really excited about that orientation.
and be able to do those. So any questions on that? Does that sound?
I don't think so.
All right, so after that intro, walking through the options, this is where Wes will walk Jen through each and every room of the home and point out the different options that either come standard in the home or the options that this buyer has selected. So y'all will notice that Jen is actually filming on her phone. We recommend buyers do this to document what is going on behind the walls before we insulate and drywall. This is a great way to take note of the different stud walls, different electrical runs, where all that placement is. So if they want to make changes to their home after closing, they have a good idea of where those items are. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen. Wes is detailing not only the electrical placement of the island, but how it's going to lay out. We are also going to showcase the layout of the different cabinets. So what Wes is doing here is showing where the cabinet layout's going to be, where the fridge is going to be, the different outlets in the backsplash. He's showing where all her counter space would be. Right here is where her cooktop's going to go. We're going to do the vented hood above that. So really just detailing the spacing and layout of the cabinets that will go into this kitchen. right here, Wes is detailing the optional fireplace that Jen added. And this is a really cool scene here. He is detailing the conduit that Jen decided to add. You see that orange tube right behind Wes. That is what we call a conduit, where if these folks decide to mount a TV, we put that tubing behind the drywall so they can run all of their electrical wires down through that tube and down to the bottom, so it gives it a nice clean look. Going back to the fireplace, he's explaining that it is a gas fireplace and different options she can add to enhance the heat, getting more heat output by adding a blower. So he's just going through that. This fireplace will have a mantle, and he's just explaining some of the fireplace details. Now we are moving into the primary bedroom. As you guys can see, it has the 12-foot ceilings just like the great room in the home. Wes is detailing some of the electrical options in here. That silver bracket up top is the ceiling fan pre-wire that comes included with the home. Wes is also detailing that this home will get a barn door, so we're showing the extra backing and bracketing for that to allow support for that barn door to slide back and forth. So right here, Wes is detailing a little bit about the passive radon mitigation system that the builder installs with all of our homes. This is a really nice feature. Radon is a naturally occurring gas that is very common in Colorado soils. Most builders will not do a passive system, so homeowners have to come in and essentially install an active system after they move in. Here at Wonderland, we do install a passive system, which is the plumbing all the way around, and he's detailing that we put an outlet up top to make the system active once the homeowner moves in. And to make that system active, all the homeowner has to do is add a fan. Okay, so now we are on the tail end of the open wall tour. We are down in the basement. So Jen added our optional finished basement. So that includes the rec room, where this is where we're standing right now. Includes a bathroom, a bedroom, and a good amount of unfinished storage. Here, Wes is detailing the window well. We do include a drain in that window well, part of the sump pump system that we include. This is a 5-foot window, so it's really nice and bright down there. We just walked into the unfinished storage space, so detailing where her utilities are going to go and nice little storage space for her. So you'll notice that the rafters above right here, they are painted white. The reason for that paint is it's actually a fire retardant spray, and it is part of the building code here in Timnath, and that is to help those rafters get some support in the case of a fire, so that the home doesn't collapse right away. So right here, Wes is detailing the main water shutoff for the home. He's just showcasing how you can shut off the water to just the home or just to the outside and the sprinkler system.
To do that, so yeah, we have it all isolated around. So, and that's where you would turn it off and winterize your sprinklers, that kind of thing. It all goes right there for that. Sump pit that's here. Like I said, we will install a pump, so that's the power that'll operate that, and then that'll be the discharge line that takes it up into the outside. And this one's nice because this side really isn't your active side of the house so much as the side. So those kind of things that are a little bit more unsightly, the irrigation tap and that stuff will be over here.
So right here, Wes is detailing our hot water heater. We use a tankless hot water heater, which a lot of people really enjoy, also known as an on-demand hot water heater. That gets mounted directly to the wall and is a gas heated product, and it is a energy efficient product, and all of our homes are Energy Star certified. All right, so we just got done walking through Jen's home. Everything is looking so great. It is right on track for this home being done. Jen, what was your favorite part about that process?
Gosh, that's a great question. I really loved just having the inside information about like what's where, understanding kind of where like the vents are, where different light switches are connected to. It was fun to see the fireplace in today. That was really cool. And just getting kind of that, like you said, behind the scenes, like in the skeleton, if you will,
Yes.
look at where things are, I think was really encouraging. And nice to know that we're on track for our kind of move-in date.
That is great. Well, Jen, thank you so much for allowing us to track your beautiful home. If you guys have any questions at all, you feel free to reach out. We love helping people in their new build journey. Even if you're not building with us, we want to be a resource for you. So thank you for watching New Homes in Northern Colorado, and happy building.